ubinage kuyu, natumai mko poa, mko salama, popote mlipo na popote ambapo mnaitazama Gikuku FM podcast mkiwa. So today evening we have had a very complicated discussion between the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya as he was being interviewed by Sam Gituku. Now before we head to the discussion of today, I want to take you back earlier today when the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Deputy President Gachagua, visited Marigiti Market in Nairobi, where he went ahead to throw some shade at the current governor of Nairobi County, that is Governor Honorable Johnson Sakaja. Now, the sentiments that were made by Rigathi Gachagua today have really sparked out a conversation all over the social media, mostly among President William Ruto's allies. That includes the Member of Parliament of Kikuyu, and not only the Member of Parliament of Kikuyu, it is also a matter that has caught the attention of other people, including blogger Dennis Itumbi, and also the currently who was currently given a job in President William Ruto's government. Now, about 31 minutes ago, after Gachagua left, Dennis Itumbi has posted a very long post on his social media page, which we will get to, because this is also a direct attack. And this is a clear revelation that all the people under William Ruto's wing and those that have been loyal to President William Ruto are right now ganging up against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Yani, tumekuwa tukisema mulima isiguzwe, but right now mambo ya mulima ni kana kwamba it has gone down the drain, kulingana na interview ambayo ameweza kuifanya jioni ya leo Rigathi Gachagua. This interview seems to have sealed his fate under the leadership of President William Ruto. Kwa sababu Gachagua has revealed that his relationship with the President of the Republic of Kenya is in tatters right now, and it is a relationship that one cannot rely upon. Yani relationship ambayo it doesn't make sense, because it seems Rigathi Gachagua has been thrown out of the government completely. Yani jamaa amerushwa nje. Watu wa Mlima Kenya kwa sasa ni kama jinsi ambavyo tulisema baada ya Raila Odinga kuingia serikalini, it's official that the people of the mountain hawapo serikalini. Nataka usikize what Kimani Ichugwah said after Rigathi Gachagua today visited Marikiti Market. Alikuja na kupost pale kwenye mtandao wake wa X na kusema hivi: While I was away, the owners, financiers and executors of the 25th June attempted civilian coup have regrouped. If you are looking for the treasonous criminals who infiltrated the otherwise peaceful and legit demos, look no further. Are they planning a new road of violence? Can't blaze it far from them. Napenda Kenya na amani tu. Those were words from Kimani Ichugwah, which were a direct attack to Rigathi Gachagua. Now, apart from Kimani Ichugwah, I want also to head to a statement that was made by the Nairobi governor, Johnson Sakaja, in regards to what happened today, because also Sakaja, he has some interest to safeguard. He is the current governor of Nairobi County. And I want you to listen to this statement that was made by Sakaja 8 hours ago. Alisema hivi: I have for long avoided responding to the Deputy President's tribe or diatribe, but today's activities leave me no choice. As elected leaders, we have a responsibility to our people to protect and provide them with opportunities to make something out of themselves. Just over a year ago, in June 2023, 52 traders selling goods on a road reserve were killed in Lodiani, Kericho County, when a truck driver lost control and plugged into them. 30 of them sustained life-changing injuries. These people cannot come back to life. I have a duty and mandate that will not let me fall for populist political gimmicks at the expense of the lives and safety of Nairobians. This morning, in a misinformed tribal diatribe, and while speaking in vernacular in the heart of our nation's capital, you have chosen to use falsehoods to incite traders against the measures we are taking. To Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, I say, if only you had taken your phone and called me as I had suggested, you would have learned a few things. Number one, my government has no plan to relocate the Marikiti market. Selected produce will be delivered wholesale to other markets we have built using taxpayers' money. What we will not allow is traders endangering their lives by selling their wares on the roadside. They will move to Kangudo Road Market. However, if you have sufficient space outside your office at Arambe Avenue, I am sure they will be happy to display their wares and ply their trade in that safety environment. There will be order in this major artery into the city. The people of Nairobi and the leadership of the market support this move fully. You have asked the consultations with the affected traders be held. My government has continuously engaged our people, and I personally met the leadership of Wakulima Marikiti Market last week. We agreed on these and other measures that will ease congestion in the market and improve the safety and welfare of our traders and citizens. We will not allow you to take us back. A leader of your caliber should provide informed solutions and not stoke tribal disunity in our country. Nairobi is a cosmopolitan global hub that will operate in an orderly manner. I can assure you of that. I know you are dealing with other weighty and impeding political issues. Keep the people of Nairobi out of it. Unasikia? Huo ndio ujumbe wa Governor Sakaja kwa Rigathi Gachagua. And it's a clear indication that Sakaja and Rigathi Gachagua are fighting. But now, the issue between Sakaja and Gachagua, it's a non-issue right now. Because Gachagua is facing an impeachment motion in government. Unanielewa? He is facing an impeachment motion in parliament. And according to the news and the information that we have, the impeachment motion has already been filed and handed over to the Speaker of National Assembly, Honorable Moses Wetangula. It's just a matter of time before Moses Wetangula makes it public or makes it known to the people of the Republic of Kenya that there are grounds that have been met, which there are mistakes that Gachagua has made, which gives the Parliament or the National Assembly the grounds to impeach him. And as Gachagua said in today's interview on Citizen TV, President William Ruto has to sign on an impeachment motion against him so that it will head to the Parliament, which means Ruto has already put a signature on that impeachment motion. So there is no going back. And Gachagua's today display of attacking or revealing and exposing his relationship with President William Ruto, that it is not good. It's a clear indication now Ruto sees this man is trying to play the card that Ruto played with the people of the Republic of Kenya back in 2018 to 2022 after he fell out with President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Now, after the interview, this is what Dennis Itumbi has written on his social media page, ndio mjue kimeumana. And there is no going back for Rigathi Gachagua. It's if Ruto decides, you know what? Hii vita iishe, acha nikae chini na hawa watu tuzungumze. Now, Itumbi posted a screenshot of, I think, a WhatsApp group, which is called the Diary State House. Remember, Gachagua said that he was removed from a WhatsApp group where the diary of the president was being displayed so that he could fix himself within the diary of the president and that he could not be missing on national events that are carried out by the president. Now, according to the screenshot, listen to what Dennis Itumbi says. After much reluctance, I feel it's necessary to set the record straight on a few matters as framed. Because I learned a long time ago that there is a big danger in one-sided story. Number one, yes, the diary group was deleted. What hasn't been shared is that the president and everyone else were also removed before the group was permanently deleted. In fact, the president was removed long before the DP was removed. This action was taken because sensitive, highly classified documents had started circulating in WhatsApp groups something that could not be allowed to continue. Number 2, regarding the King's visit meme, it is truly surprising how far DP, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, has gone over what is essentially a satirical and creative expression, developed as social media banter by those opposed to UDA at the time. At one point, he even had the president cancel a crucial universal health coverage meeting so we could sit through a 2-hour session discussing the political impact of this meme. Unasikia? In that meeting, Ndindi Nyoro and I were accused of undermining him. Didi's only mistake was teaching me how to trade on the stock exchange. He was upset about Ndindi hosting development benchmarking sessions in Kiharu, something he ironically had participated in when he was Mathira Member of Parliament. The root issue seems to be the refusal of many to kneel, praise, or play into the Kingpin politics narrative. For me, being from the mountain doesn't mean I must fall in line with that approach to politics. I associate with the mantra, one nation, one flag, one nation, as amply captained by Kedora Kendeke and practiced by many to whom patriotism is more important than the mother tongue we speak. He has even complained about his own poses as captured in photos when they are finally shared. One day perhaps we will all have the chance to fully tell our stories, but for now, this is my response to what has been raised publicly. Good night. Huo ndio ujumbe kutokea kwa Dennis Itumbi. A clear indication now. You know, when Itumbi speaks, the president has spoken, because Itumbi decides or maybe even craft the responses on social media that are given on the matters involving the deputy president and the president. Unaelewa? Itumbi is an admin on President William Ruto's social media pages. Tunaelewana? So right now, they have decided that, you know, the president cannot answer to these directly. What can he do? He can encourage us, we as the people that are working under President William Ruto, to go ahead and reply to what Gachagua said. So right now, the whole of the team that is affiliated to President William Ruto has fallen on the defense side. They are now defending the president and they are defending themselves in regards to the politics that have been going on in the Mount Kenya region. But when we speak about the kingpinship of the Mount Kenya region, right now, do you know the reason why President William Ruto is not worried about the Mount Kenya or whatever nonsense happens in the mountain right now? It's because the president knows he does not need Gachagua to become the president again in the year 2027. He knows that he has replaced the Mount Kenya region votes with the Pwani and Mombasa votes. He has replaced them with the Luhya votes since he has Oparanya right now, who was in ODM. He also has the votes that were supposed to be meant for Raila Odinga if Raila Odinga was to back up a candidate in the year 2027, which we know is Raila Odinga, during the agreement that they had with William Ruto in the broad-based government. Raila cannot table a candidate come the year 2027. So an opposition must form itself. So Gachagua says, I only have 1 year in government or 2 years. So tell me, how am I supposed to form an opposition as William Ruto did? Since Ruto worked with Uhuru Kenyatta for the first 5 years, there was no drama in their government. But when it is his, he has started the drama so early. The first 5 years, the first 1 year is the only peaceful year that I've had in this government. Now the second year is a push and pull, where they have disregarded me, they have disregarded my family. And now I tell Gachagua, it's about time you realize you were replaced long time ago when you allowed Raila Odinga into the government. Tunaelewana? So right now, even fabrication of evidence to implicate Rigathi Gachagua as the man that funded the demonstration of the 25th of June can be done because he has taken his side. He has taken his side and has decided to go against the president. And so akina Kimani Ichugwah and the National Intelligence Service can find a way to implicate him. Tunaelewana? So sahi Mlima Kenya, it's either a new kingpin is born or they all come back together as leaders, and the only man that can really give Gachagua a voice right now in the Mount Kenya region is the former president of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Now remember, Gachagua burned bridges with Uhuru Kenyatta, but he has publicly revealed that he and Uhuru Kenyatta right now are in good terms because they sat down and they dealt with their differences. Tunaelewana? So that is what is happening. Hapo ndio imefika. So angalia, majority leader kwa against wewe, a lot of members of parliament against you, the governors, even the chairperson of board of governors, Anne Waiguru, is against Gachagua. Gachagua only has the support of a few members of parliament and some senators and a few governors, 3 or 5. So how will this man be able to take on the president? Maybe if Uhuru Kenyatta comes on and decides to hand over the tools of kingpinship in the Mount Kenya region to Gachagua and declares him as the kingpin of the Mount Kenya region, and now the people of the Mount Kenya region can fall behind Gachagua, and then they form their own party, and through that party they can now seek a presidential candidate and a deputy president candidate, where they can start formulating their own opposition base, which will go against President William Ruto come the year 2027. Because as of right now, and as you sit and see, Gachagua doesn't need you. Alichukua Nyanza region, amechukua Luhya Western region, ameshachukua Turkana region, ameshachukua the Wajir and the northeastern part of Kenya, akina Adan Duale wako kwa serikali na wengineo. Tunaelewana? Na ashachukua the Mombasa region or the coastal region. So this man, he has only a few cards to play right now. Ruto has already replaced him. They already have a defined candidate to replace him, who we have seen a few days ago. Unasikia, Gachagua claims that even the meetings that have been held at night to formulate and also plan his impeachment are funded by President William Ruto. Remember, this is a playbook that Uhuru Kenyatta is said to have used. So William Ruto is a brother to Uhuru Kenyatta. They both came up together and, became who they became. So borrowing a few tricks from Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto seems to be doing good at it. For now, tunafungia hapo. This is Geko FM podcast. Make sure una subscribe popote ulipo. Na niachie maoni yako hapo kwenye comment section on what you think about this, because it's a matter of public interest right now on what is really going to happen to DP Rigathi Gachagua.